So, another delivery of the Cosmonaut of the inner space. The last thoughts of Chris Kelvin before being completely swallowed, degluted by Solaris, and eventually disintegrating him and his mind. It is up to you to connect the dots, and if it doesn't make any sense, it's your fault. Okay, as we were not thinking, I mean, this is all happening in Chris's mind. Yeah. So, the things that Chris was really minding about the Greek mythology, you know, and then at the end of his days, it is very often for men, especially really cool men, to think about Greek mythology. How? Not a clue. But you know, talking about the Iliad, the Odyssey, Jason of the Argonauts, Achilles, Odysseus. So, and especially today, this analogy has special value because the new movie of the Odyssey, the movie that is going to be released soon, is getting a whole lot of backlash. And if you ask me, rightfully so. So what's the point of all this? I think that the interesting part is that I don't know if it was like a city hall or the whole government of Greece published an open letter, a press release aimed at criticizing this movie, Christopher Nolan's movie, saying that essentially giving Christopher Nolan a huge middle finger because of how fucking hypocrite this whole thing is. And not only that, I think this is the spearhead of a revolution, a conceptual revolution, because people are just fucking fed up of these fucking narratives, you know. And then this Greek letter to Hollywood is like, okay, we are super happy that you chose this, the core of the foundation stone of Greek identity, of Greek mythology, to globalize it, to expand it globally. And we are more than grateful for that. And we also appreciate the inclusion and the diversity because we are proud of our diversity within our country, within our culture, and our literature, and even our mythology. However, in this fucking movie, first of all, there isn't a single Greek in the cast of this movie, even though that Christopher Nolan went to Greece to film his movie, and he had the support, the official support of the Greek government for this movie, and there isn't a single Greek in the movie, Okay, but this is this is nothing. And the thing is that Christopher Nolan portrays himself as this super detail oriented artist, for historical accuracy and technical accuracy. The guy literally sent to build a Greek trireme, a Greek boat, as it was built back day 3,000 years ago in order to sail over the Mediterranean Sea. And not only that, he refused to include a philharmonic orchestra to play the soundtrack of the movie. Why? Because back then Greeks had no orchestras whatsoever. So he kind of used like locally made and instrument that they used to be played back then and during that time. And at the same time, turns out to be that Helen of Troy is a bold black African woman. What the fuck? Like, fuck your historical accuracy. Fuck your technical accuracy. Just shove it up at the bottom of your asshole. And it's like, what the fuck? Even in the Iliad, the physical attributes of Helen of Troy are literally described as a tall, thin, pale skin, pale hair, beautiful, the most beautiful woman in the face of earth. Not a black, bold African person. I have nothing against black, bold African persons, but it's like, are we? It's like, come on, they're shitting on us from the top of a building, if of a hanging bridge. Fuck everybody here. And not only that, the narrator of the movie is a fucking black LA rapper, for historical accuracy and to keep the elevated and sophisticated tone of the narrative. Let's put a guy which his normal communication is ass, bitches, yeah, boom, boom, bang, yeah, shoot you, drugs, dollars, fuck, big shit. Come on, man. It's like, what the fuck? Uh, of course, what would we expect? Everybody wants to fucking burn Hollywood to the ground because this is the last thing, This is the last joke that you guys played on us, because the people are not having it. Look, even so the movie hasn't even come out yet, and even in the trailer, you can see people with iron armor, soldiers with iron armor. Are we talking about the fucking Bronze Age? Iron wasn't even invented yet. Fucking Nolan, what the fuck? No. This is, even the public is saying this is a no. You have to have the Greeks telling you, you know what? You want to portray our story? Then suck our dicks. Suck our dicks. What the fuck? It's like Helen of Troy. Helen of Troy was the fucking queen of Sparta. Of Sparta! The most beautiful and strongest woman in Greece in the ancient world. A bold black woman. You are. It's like. Who are the cultural advisors of these people? What the fuck? They're high. They're high on very hard drugs. This is just like they cannot hide it anymore. They cannot hide it anymore. I think this is the this backlash is so huge. It's so huge that uh, it's basically, and I think the it should be, it should set an example. Just let's deal with Nolan in a way to set an example, because this is unsustainable. This is not sustainable no more. Like, really, a black rapper from LA, narrator of the most important uh, of the cornerstone of all literature, philosophy, philology in the history of Europe, and even in the history of the Western world. Come on, man. It's like, the thing is that taking taking an absolute artwork of 3,000 years old and adapt it in order to make it match the the you know the current sensibilities of a country, because basically this is so narcissistic. This is just is to portray the current sensibilities of America and some part of the West. And what the fuck? It's like, this is the most narcissistic shit. This is not uh, the Odyssey made much today's sensibilities. This is Nolan taking something that belongs to humanity, to all of us, such it belongs to Nolan, such as it belongs to me, just as it belongs to me. And this is fucking Nolan taking this cornerstone of humanity to make it match his own agenda, his own talking points. So what the fuck, man? Nolan, I used to be a fan of yours. You used to be a great director. As I said, like, detail oriented for technical and historical accuracy. But this is just, what the fuck happened with you, man? It's like, who drugged you? Because I know that you have been reading a special translation of the Odyssey by this woman, which turns to be a radical feminist. Yeah, and then she takes the Odyssey to the feminist marches or whatever. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, no, but turns out that this is a reinterpretation of the original story, in which some of the details have been modified to not to stir modern sensibilities, like misogyny. Misogyny was just removed from the story. So what the fuck? Misogyny is the starting point of the fucking story. What the hell are we talking about? What the fuck? It's like, you have the Prince of Troy fucking kidnapping the Queen of Sparta. This is how this fucking story begins. And it continues with the King of Sparta going to look for, like, crossing the sea, looking for his wife, and in the way, fucking burning everything to the ground. Misogyny, it's engraved into the heart of this story. But this is Greek mythology. These people were way wiser than the fucking Nolans of today and the fucking reinterpreters of ancient stories of today. Like misogyny is there for a reason, because these people, in their infinite wisdom, they were trying to portray uh, human inadequacies in order to fucking create a moral. The moral, the inadequacy, it's encapsulated in the moral of the story. And these people are erasing the inadequacies. And when you do that, then the story has no fucking moral, because everybody is cool and nothing bad happens and everybody's inclusive. Even like, yeah, like saying that Jesus was not a Muslim Palestinian, or like, I don't know, like Franklin Roosevelt actually is Asian. Come, it's fucking not. This is fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. So please, still go look in the movie. So we need to see. Please go look the movie, because we need to see how bad Nolan is fucking this thing up in order to administrate the depthness of the backlash, and also buy this women interpretation of the Odyssey, so you can burn it. Yeah, you can burn it in front of the Parthenon. God damn it.